Have you ever wondered what will happen if we all started making content? Yeah, crazy, right? Or not? This might likely be the beginning to the end of the 9 to 5. Before the fame, the endorsements, and the millions of followers, there was a young man with empty pockets and endless dreams. University life hit him hard. While his classmates were worried about assignments, he worried about survival. First year men hawking donuts around campus. He struggled financially. Second year brought a new hustle. Bedbug killer. Not exactly glamorous, but every penny counted. But this money still wasn't enough. That's when he remembered something he has always carried within him. The ability to make people laugh without even trying. The connections he had formed from his small business ventures became his gateway into the Lagos unforgiving comedy scenes. But dreams quickly turned into nightmares. Rejections after rejections. Doors after doors slammed in his face. He watched lesser talent take the stage while he sat in the audience. Burning with frustration, desperation drove him to think the unthinkable, paying organizations just to get the chance to tell a joke at a free event. Even then, the breakthrough never came. Months of grinding with nothing to show. Friends started whispering about realistic expectations. Family members suggesting stable career path.
Oh my God.
The voice in his head grew louder. Maybe it's time to quit, my guy. You've been doing this for a long time. You know, you're serious with your life. I've been like this, you won't take it. You know, guess I have always told you that this path is not for you. Guy, you know, go blow. You don't have it, you don't have it. Get a hold of yourself. 2019, an unexpected gift. A global lockdown. Stuck in his room with nothing but time and a smartphone, he decided to give his dreams one final shot. Not on the stage this time, but on a platform he barely considered before. YouTube. He hit record, shot his first video. First kit felt like throwing a message in a bottle into an endless ocean. But then after a while, something magical happened. The views started coming, comments started flowing, subscribers began to climb. What started as the final game plan became a digital revolution. Today, that young man who once sold donut to survive stands as one of Nigeria's most celebrated content creators, proving that sometimes your greatest setback is just a setup for your greatest comeback. His name is Brain Jota. But unfortunately, this is not a peculiar situation. Around the globe, go online, you will see lots and lots of testimonies of people's rag to riches transformation, of how YouTube, of how content creation has changed their life forever. So don't be surprised when you see that everybody now, this is what they want to do. It is January 1848, just another regular day for a simple carpenter by the name James Marshall, while he was building a sawmill along the American River in Coloma, California. He spotted something glinting in the water, so he reached down and pulled out a small shining stone, and behold, it was gold. And this discovery would transform the American landscape, or the American West, forever. Within months, this single discovery would trigger one of the largest mass migration in human history. Thousands abandoned their homes, jobs, family, wives, ships to pursue dreams of instant wealth. By 1849, the group known as the 49ers flooded California, traveling through tough terrains, sailing around the dangers of Cape Horn or across the deadly jungles of Panama. Oh man, San Francisco exploded from 200 persons, guys, to over 36,000 persons in just 2 years. But life in the gold field was harsh. Well, the first miners found easy riches, but soon gold grew scarce, so men had to labor long hours in the freezing waters, often earning barely a minimum to survive. The competition grew fierce, Camps were lawless, prices outrageous, and the violence common. Merchant sellers, suppliers often made more money than the miners themselves. But this didn't stop people from wanting to get their own portion of the easy wealth. The rush drew people from across the globe. Chinese, Latin Americans, Europeans, Australians, all this making California one of the most diverse places on earth. And with much diversity, bred much conflict. Native America were devastated. Foreign miners overtaxed and attacked, and entire communities displaced. And soon, after the surface gold vanished, the big sharks, powerful companies took over with hydraulics and heavy mining machines. They converted wannabe miners into wage workers. Meanwhile, the Californian population was still exploding. Businesses like Levi Strauss and Wells Fargo were born, and the foundation for the transcontinental rail were laid.
One of the funny things about the gold rush is that very few people actually made any money from gold itself.
I want you to understand something. I'm not just telling stories because I feel like telling stories. They say there is nothing new under the sun. Everything you're seeing right now has happened before. I tell you, there's a lot of things to take home from what happened during the time of the gold rush. And just like every other thing on earth, in the mid-1850s, the Californian gold rush was over.
In Gold Rush, California, success followed a willingness to try and fail, and try and fail, and try and fail. In New England, where American culture originated, there wasn't a tolerance of failure like this. Failure was equated with sin and with moral failing. In California, the gold rush, none of that applied. Everybody understood that luck was as much a factor in success as anything else.
Hold on, it's not over yet, because in this video I will show you exactly where we are in the creator space, what's happening globally, and also what to expect next, so you can position yourself the right way and stay ahead instead of getting left behind. Moreover, do me well to like and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Alright, back to the video. More than half of Gen Zers think they can easily make a career in influencing, says branding expert. Also, most young people today see social media influencing as a viable career, and they'll be willing to quit their current jobs for the chance to chase it. Research discovered that 61% of consumers ages 18 to 29 would quit their jobs to become full-time influencers. And the list goes on and on of young people who are willing to quit their jobs. And this list would keep increasing as more and more platforms are making it easy for younger persons to become influencers. And not only that, with the consistent increase in how influencers are being compensated with brand and endorsement deals, this is not a hidden something. So anybody that has sense now is seeing this as an opportunity to override the working system. Like, who no like better thing, guys? So this has aided the rise in the creator landscape. So where are we in the creator landscape? Alright, using the gold rush as a case study, we can begin to see the correlation between the gold rush and the now social media influencing gold rush. When COVID-19 struck in 2019-2020, people's eyes became open to the opportunities that presented itself in the media space. In short, the people that are celebrated now as big content creators can trace their big break to the pandemic. These are the persons we can refer to as the early adopters of the online media space. It was very easy for them to grow their following because there was no competition, one, and the threshold for being a content creator at that time was low. Back then, you just need to have a camera. It does not even have to be a good camera or a quality camera. You just needed to have a camera to shoot your video. You could just come online and do anything that you wanted to do. You could just come online and rant. And unlike now, people have gone back to work. People do no longer have that time to put into wanting to watch content. As at that time during the lockdown, everybody was at home and they had nothing else to do than to screw their phones and watch TikTok and all those things. That was even the era or the period when TikTok became very popular in 2020. And then after that, Since then till now, due to the general awareness of the importance of the media space, there is more competition now due to the influx of more and more people becoming content creators day by day. Back then, just showing up was enough to make you or get to your followers. But now, it's not enough. You have to be more crazy, more deliberate, or spend more cash in order to gain that same audience that you could get so easily before. So this is why that same strategy of just showing up would not get you anywhere in this period of time. Alright, now another thing that you can correlate with what took place during the time of the Californian gold rush is collaboration. After the first set of people who discovered gold made their own, so now people have to come together and explore, just like I talked about before, the 49ers. And this is exactly what is happening in the media space. You can see the event of podcasts, the event of maybe the big people that have made it already. Now they are recruiting smaller ones, smaller creators. You can as well see the event of support groups on Telegram, on social media to help make the process faster instead of having to spend that long time or that long hours to grow your channel and all those things. This is similar to what was happening back then. Then another thing that's happening now, which is still in the very early stages, are the buyouts of already developed YouTube channels by private equities. Just like Wells Fargo and Strauss during the time of the Californian gold rush, these private equities have seen that there are lots of money to be made from these channels. So what do they do now? They have the money. They know that they cannot become content creators. So they start buying established channels. Very common. Or this is not, I don't think it's happening in Nigeria yet, but it's already happening in countries like the US and all. I think I'll talk about this in another video and also tell you what you will need to do with your channel so that in the nearest future, when all these things start becoming rampant, you'll also be a partaker or a beneficiary of things like this. I tell you guys, there's still a lot of money to be made. So this is why you still have to follow me and not miss out on critical informations like this. So back to the original intent of this video. What would happen if we all became content creators? But before that, I think there's a question we actually need to ask ourselves. And that question is it actually possible for everyone to become content creators? And the answer to that question is yes. Surprising, right? But here is the main shocker or the balance to that question. Yes, it is possible for everyone to become content creator, but it is not possible for everyone to succeed at being content creator. So why did I say it is possible for everyone to become content creators? First of all, the low entry level. It is very easy to become a content creator. All you just need is your smartphone, a good internet service, and a bit of creativity. Every niche has an audience. From real estate, cooking, storytelling, fashion, tech, there is always going to be people interested in what you have to say or offer. You don't have to be famous or perfect. People will even connect with you more when you are authentic and real. Moreover, there are lots of free tools out there to help you succeed. And with the invent of AI, it has even made the barrier a lot more lower for you to enter. And all these are the reasons why you would not succeed, because it has in a way made the process a lot more difficult. But if you must succeed, there are 7 critical steps you would need to take. So take your pen and your paper. You would need to jot this down. Number 1, find your focus. That is your niche or your audience. I want you to know that you cannot speak to everyone, so you will need to narrow down as much as possible. And to achieve that, you will need to ask yourself these questions. What do I love talking about or know very well? What problem or need can I solve for people? Who exactly am I creating for? And that should include the age demographics, their interest, and the goal of your videos. For example, let's say you are into real estate. You can focus on teaching people about property investment and property management for beginners. Number 2, create valuable, consistent content. Your content are your currency, so post regularly, even when they are not perfect. Take note, your content should educate using tutorials, tips, life hacks, or how-to videos. You can also take the entertainment route by using storytelling, humor, or challenges to boost the engagement of your videos. Then you can inspire people with motivational content using your real-life experiences or lessons as a guide to help others overcome their challenges. Number 3, build a strong brand. I cannot overemphasize this enough. The truth is that there is nothing new in this media space. Anything that you are about to do or you're thinking of doing, someone else has done it before. But what is going to keep people glued to you is that they are attracted to your personality or your brand. So your tone, your style, and your message should be unique to you. For example, for me, I think I help young creators build their influence through educating them, motivating them, a little bit of storytelling and entertainment as well. I like to add a mix of everything just to spice things up a little. Now for number 4, stay consistent even when it is slow. The truth is, this online thing is a game of patience. Many people quit too early. My brother, there's a saying that now give up, mess up. And the truth is that this online thing can be very hard, especially being consistent. But you just need to keep trying, keep believing, then making improvement with every video. Even if it's just 1% improvement you make with every video, as long as you keep making the improvement, it will go a long way. Now, number 5, engage with your community. This is very important. Don't just post, guys. Connect, respond to comments, ask questions, show up in your live feed and your status, show your face. Don't be scared to reveal a little bit about yourself. Be vulnerable with your people to an extent. Try as much as possible to build trust, because when you have built trust, you open a lot of doors for yourself. Well, this is something I've personally not started doing yet, and with time I'm going to extend my tentacles into some of all these things, but it's something that is very important that you do. When you find someone that aligns with your brand or your values, collaborate with them, do something with them, build a community of like-minded people. So if you're interested in being a part of my community where we support each other, then share ideas as well, you're free to join my WhatsApp group through or using the link in my description. Number 6, learn how to monetize. Yes, for YouTube, if you have hit their threshold, then they start to pay you for every video you post. But the truth is that you don't have to wait for that. You can learn to monetize your platform as long as you are already getting a consistent amount of views on your post regularly. I saw a channel of a woman who, with just 500 subscribers, had already started making money from her platform on YouTube, even without getting any AdSense from YouTube itself. I would personally do more research on that, then I will get back with another video. But in summary, you can achieve this by getting local brownies and sponsorship, create a digital product, sell a course or an ebook, join affiliate programs and earn your commissions. With just 500 to 1,000 engaged followers, you can start making money on your platforms if your content is valuable, period. Then, one final tip. Don't underestimate the power of running an advertisement on your platform. It can make a lot of difference. Number 7, keep learning and adapting. One thing that is always consistent and constant on this street is change. Trends, algorithms, and audience interest are always changing. So you will need to keep up by studying other creators, check on what they are doing, take online courses, improve your skills, improve your editing skills, anything that will make you an edge better than any other person. Take or learn those things. Learn to monitor and analyze your analytics. They tell you a lot about your channel and what is going on. So learn to know and understand it. Very, very importantly. Then also be open to new tools. Learn new tools that can assist you, especially now in the event of AI. Learn to use AI to improve your channel. Learn to use AI to optimize your work and all. It will be the difference between what is going to make you come out and stand out more excellently than your competitors as well. This street is a business, so you need to treat your channel as a business. AI is revolutionizing how the creator space works. Things are changing. So as a creator, if you want to know how to adapt to the new changes, make sure you watch my next video. Peace.